following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Which labels to run?
Maybe Dix.
No,
The Dix.
you want Dix in your unit.
Dix is great for communicating with everybody. Johnny doesn't want to. I'm just trying to figure out somebody else.
Like you
who's
said,
got
he'll do it if you want, but
Yeah.
it's like he feels that
He'd be better used as a subordinate.
It's 15 of us, so
Yeah, no, this is more about who's good in charge of
if you put 3 teams of 5, it's better than
But
4.
we're not set up for a 5. We're set up for 4s. That's what we've been trained.
Yeah,
with.
but the 5th person is support. We don't normally go in with support. So as we say,
we got
Dix
a lot of extra luggage and stuff to
Dix
carry.
Dix is a support.
Johnny is a support in this case too.
Johnny's an individual unit, which would be good for a support. You also can have Jen as a support, because you don't want her in the forefront, but you want her in your back.
You want to be able to throw her at the enemy after you've identified what they're.
Nope.
To turn them off, not to transform.
If you think you can trust me.
Why wouldn't we? You're one of us.
Only sometimes. If I was really one of you, I wouldn't have tried to kill Al.
We stick Pickerson on one and
Look,
have Michael on the other and Wander on the third.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm still trying to figure out who's the best for team leader 4.
I wouldn't pick a 4th team. 3 teams of 5.
Oh, I see what you're talking about.
Yep.
Okay.
3 teams of 5 as opposed to
So
But
the,
then we can
the
only
regular
cover,
4
but
and
we've
a
got to
mule.
cover 4 areas.
we come in from one area.
We're
Only.
coming in the front.
Yep, and
But the
then
idea is that we're splitting off, sending
that's, we
team
can.
that way, team that way, team that way, team
We
that
don't
way.
have the units. We don't have a 4th for the 3rd team. You'll be sending one team down, one person. Wouldn't it be better to have a stronger 3 team than a weaker 4th team?
But that's not
again-
very efficient with the coverage, though. That's the problem.
I don't think
And
anyone's
it
ever going
just
to be
means we
perfect.
take extra time as like one of the teams also then covers one of the other wings.
It means that if we want to drop it to the tech people in the computer room to be overwatching us, we've got the people that we can deploy. This is not the ideal situation. We're going into something we don't know.
Yeah.
3 teams of 5 would be better than. Again, you are overall team leader. Your choice. We can make these teams
It's
work
all, but the
anyway.
thing is, it's more what we've been trained for, and we've got 4 areas to cover, not 3. And I was thinking, basically, most teams will only consist of 3 major people, and the rest
That-
would be supports who would hang around.
That's true, Roxy, but we've been SWAT team ready, so,
Yeah.
so they would have a perimeter and they'd have guys. 5 team, the 3 teams of 5 is more flex. We're more flexible. We can adapt to more situations. If somebody's immediately hurt, we're still a full team. I say three teams of 5, and then we've got extra time to look around this for, secure it, do whatever we got to do, move out.
Because we've got like Quechua, who's very good working alone. We've got Johnny, who's very good working alone. Those 2 can be on one of the teams each, and they could be independent units. Johnny can search an area faster than any of us.
Yeah.
So if he's got an area, he could be the 4th by himself, but be part of the unit because yeah.
If this place is on lockdown, it might actually have some anti-mutant fields or stuff set up to go, so...
Jennifer's like,
Okay.
which means I'm the only one who can stay.
Okay, Alvin wants to be with me for some reason, so we'll put Alvin with me. I think Wanda on our team is good because Alvin and Wanda seem to have clicked somewhat.
Yep. We put
And the 2 of us together will take any tech problems.
Weeks.
Yeah, so she's our computer guy, whereas we put Peterson and Weeks on the other 2 teams.
Yep.
Computer controller. Remember that. It's important to.
Okay.
Wanda's title.
Overwhelm me with the best at that.
But then you got lazy and Alvin started catching up.
You'll always be better than me.
Tom and Harmony have to be
Tom
together.
and Harmony have to be together, yes.
So either
Yes,
on
that
your
is essential.
yep. On your team.
Yes. Dix will be on my team as well.
Then Tom and Harmony can't.
In that team.
Okay, put Tom and Harm with team 3
Alright.
with Steph.
It means
You'll probably want
I've
Anne
got
and
Jen and
Jen,
Anne.
I
Have
think,
to be together.
because you'll want a hard hitter and breaker in her basically, and Anne can fulfill that.
Also, Anne's carrying all of my stuff.
Derek.
Dex is passing out little foot covering things in baggies. If you need to go into a crime scene, Anne,
Derek
you put
on
these on
team Steph.
over your
Okay.
shoes, not instead.
Yeah.
Also, later on, you can use them to put over the tops of tins you have.
Derek and
I've
Jen will
got one
get,
of them over there on top of my cup.
Jen will
Keeps the
get
flies
mad at
out.
me if I disturb another crime scene.
that's
I'll
just
get a
quite
TP.
heavy, so put
Yeah.
Quechua on that.
Good
And
job, Jen.
Johnny probably could be good with you.
I've got a hard hitter.
Never mind.
And just
Shot
really
me.
Concernicus.
Yeah.
I'll give her a look before looking away.
I think we should probably keep Dixie close to Dix at the moment.
At the moment, yeah.
Wait, whose team are they going on?
Roxy's.
Okay, good.
You have a team that can
So I've basically
break through a
got
door on
Alvin,
each.
Wanda, and the Midnight
Yes.
Twins.
So we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 1.
What's role playing time?
Echo! Stop. Stop!
Apparently stop means really, really quieter.
Maybe he won't
Who the
notice.
fuck said Daddy's home? Or resume.
I can't even remember what the last thing that was said before it happened was. now.
Something to do with Dixie. So did Dixie
Dix
dead?
and Dixie, and then you're like, I've got Wanda and the Midnight Twins.
Stop trying to make it happen again!
I think just trying to figure it out.
It's a puzzle.
Is there something
Yeah,
missed?
because it's the same thing I did as last time.
You forgot someone?
Yeah. I'll write this on here so I don't forget it next time. BONNIE.
You. How can you forget you? You're in charge of one of the
Yeah, but
groups.
because I count 15.
Yes.
I missed Torais because he's not part of it,
Yeah.
but I don't count Bonnie.
Yeah.
That's pretty sus. Is it because you're an imposter, not a crewmate?
Sounds like someone who doesn't know what the correct tasks we have are. Like, you went up and you pretended to do the key turn task, but it was the little ship bouncing
Okay,
between
I got
planets
it.
task on the other side.
So-
I just stood there to make you think it was to see who thought it was a task, imposter.
And instead of
Don't
Right.
even play the
Me.
fucking game.
and instead of
I
even
bought it,
ta-
but I haven't played a single round.
and instead of talking, Alvin is just a
What
vent
we'll
rattle.
do then, since we've got 4
Eventually,
wings essentially
find a
to
bunch of other
visit.
people that-
These
I'm
ones
trying
are
to
shorter
rub my
anyway.
mates into it, but-
So one team
They
can
hate me or
basically do
something.
that, and
That's
then one can do
understandable.
each other longer.
Yeah.
So, the thing is, we can split us into 4 teams, but the problem is our teams. This is our character.
Yeah.
Our 4 teams. We can't make 4 teams, 4 decently strong teams, because we've got so many weak.
Hey!
It's always out of character.
And also having the Keita pairings makes it hard to make.
That's
teams.
correct.
Yeah, you have to have
So-
those two always. have to
Especially
be
when
together.
like Tom and Harmony are so strong together, and then Anne is strong, but Jen is hard to use.
Yep. So, I think this is the best we can do. And Johnny, floater.
because he can just be anywhere.
Okay, so in character. So this is. How's this?
Yeah.
It's not perfect, but I think this will, with what we've got, will,
Whose team am I on?
you're
You're under
Steph.
Steph's. So that way we've actually got
we've got
Players on every team this time.
Yep,
For
players on
Jay.
every team. Yeah.
That's kind of one of the reasons
I
I
was
was
kind
like,
of
let's
hoping
put
you'd
Derek.
go, let's put the 4 players on one team, and then the NPCs can just be conveniently finding things. But no!
We can't make
One
it
of the reasons I
easy.
suggested Derek going on Steph's team was like, we kind of should have a player on the.
Alright,
there.
so what are the teams? Read
So-
them out.
Team Alpha.
Alpha, Bravo, Charlie.
Boring. Team Win Succeed, Team Dog Lots, Team Perpigillion.
Your dog
No,
lot.
what do you
One of my
think of
dog
the
lots.
ABC?
Shouldn't he be his be dog?
He's not Radomir. Who likes lots of dog?
Ah, no, Team Lots Dog.
So,
Lots, dog.
Team Alpha is Roxanne, Alvin, Wanda, Dix, and Dixie.
Alright.
Team Pig Shortage.
Team Beta, Bravo is Bonnie, Pickerson, Anne, Jen, and Quechua. Team Charlie is Steph, Wicks, Tom, Harm, and Derek, and Johnny's a floater. Well, he can get all the power he wants. There's enough outlets.
I don't care.
But yeah,
You've organised your team.
That's it, teams.
Your failure is written in the stars now.
yes.
Okay. It's like, well, that's cool. We're all set it out. Huh. That normally works.
Dude, are we familiar with DMV?
This time the door blows in.
There we go.
Were we familiar with DMV procedures enough that there was just like a code we're supposed to enter to...
Won't work in lockdown. You need the master arming key to get in.
And they won't never give us that.
Well, not only that, but unfortunately, the master arming key is inside.
Well,
Well,
no
thank
hand
you.
smash couldn't fail.
I'm so tired now. It's like I have no energy.
Uh-oh.
It's easy, it's hard.
Metallurgy pod!
I'll start calling entrances and things as I see them as I go through the door.
A deserted lobby. No one. The computer's still on.
Clear, terminals up,
Detection arches are there. The security cameras are still going.
and we might be being watched.
Signs of scuffles or damage to anything?
Beer's perfectly ordinary. It's dark
Just
inside.
empty.
There's just red emergency lights which just make everything look spooky and horrible.
Flashlight.
Yeah, the building's shielded. As everyone went in, I lost contact with their mind prints. Of course, some of you are still keeping me right the way out, which means I can't feel you intrinsically.
Okay, everybody, open up your minds to. Wait, this could be a bad thing.
I would not recommend it. I'm just saying, like, when you want me to know where you are, you need to shout at me. Yes, like that, Stephanie.
Stephanie, I don't know what issues you have with Dex at the moment, but can you at least let them wait?
Right to me.
Can you at least let them wait until this mission is over?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Rapist. No, she doesn't say that.
Oh, damn. I was like thinking, damn!
The hot goss.
The hot.
What the fuck is wrong with you, you third-page tabloid artist?
Can we,
There's the staff terminals over there.
I'm going to start working on the detection grades. Do they use like a full grid or like beams?
They're like
across?
metal detectors in schools. They're like an archway that goes ping if there's metal. You can walk through it and it goes like.
Oh, I'm bringing out the assault rifle.
I'll bring
Show
up the black light. Nothing at all, just
No, because you have not squirted luminol on anything.
was seeing if there's any other fluids or,
It's not like people come out here to have sex. Neither has anyone been stabbed up recently.
that's the other thing,
Even then, I think you still have to
You still
apply
need
the
to-
luminol.
That's not even know.
I mean, it's cum that shows up under a black light without luminol.
Liquid pitch.
That's why you never take a black light to a hotel room.
Just don't.
Just,
You'd rather.
you're happy you're not knowing. Trust me.
Because we're not
Connector
actually,
bridge?
You
we're
can't
not,
get to
we're
any
not
of
on
that
this.
area yet. You
This
have
is
to
all
leave.
next-
Yeah, no, it's on the. But this is the same below, basically. If you know what I mean.
Yes, the general layout
Yeah.
is the same.
But I'm like, we've swept and cleared this connector bridge here. I'm guessing.
For the most part.
Yeah.
Right, anything on the computers?
So you're going round behind into their work area.
Not me, I'm asking.
Wanda and the boys. How many computers are there here?
There are 4.
Who's the next best on computers?
Probably me.
Probably
Yeah, I was
are.
actually wondering. Yeah.
You want me on that or this? This doesn't seem to be. It just
No!
blurs. If
Documents on the front desk. Who wants them? I'm not reading them.
Please take them. I found some papers here.
Well, you elven those, and I'll beepity boopity on this.
Department of blah, 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 Internal Use. 15th February 2013. So this was a little while ago. Attention staff, certain objects are not permitted within the facility. Recent incidents have necessitated a reminder to be issued on these matters. Such items include, but are not limited to, weapons, pagers, portable computers, smart screens such as tear-down and Surface tablets, anything smart. Recording devices, visual audio. Number 2, pencils. Any objects considered an iconic representations of an archetypical concept. Rubber ducks. Ketchup bottles. All materials to be brought in via evidence load and entry in the back. Any violations staff see should be reported to administration. Well, that's not very... What's this other one? 1st of February. This goes back even further. Attention lobby staff, with the recent rise in unauthorized entries into the facility, I feel it is needful to remind everyone of proper procedures regarding walk-ins. Any person entering the facility is to be intercepted by lobby staff within 15 seconds of their entry. Remember, this facility is not a public access building. The civilian kiosk at the front is where people must take their point of contact. Anyone with authorization will have accompanying documentation or will have a staff member on hand to greet them. How to handle unscheduled visitors visiting the lobby. Are you here to see someone? Are you in Cold Rocks just visiting? If their answers seem harmless, inform them that this is a secure government office and ask them to leave. If their answers seem vague or suspicious, escort them to a private room for psychological screening. They're both from Assistant Director Kent.
Now tell me.
32 on computing.
Okay, the computer has been used to log a variety of people who have come in, what their contact point was, and where in the building they're going, tags, visitor tags that have been issued, and the last thing on the computer was a lockdown issue notice which has frozen further input. The lockdown was issued following a massive incursion.
If we go back up the list, can we find who was given like the highest security pass and spoof that one?
Agent Anders.
Okay, and can we spoof that one onto like another ID? If they were given the highest clearance, it should, in theory, get through.
Do you know how to do that yet?
This is a DMV system, so hopefully we might have covered like how to put our security clearances onto our.
Maybe between you and Wanda, and that you can.
Alright, let's find out.
Her with an assist.
I got a 20.
Oh,
Yeah, you can do that.
I would have gotten 21, but I was just trying to assist her.
Yeah, you can do that. Well, we've
Okay.
got one ID tag with Agent Anders' security clearance on it. Who gets it?
We have Agent Anders. Does anyone want to be Agent Anders?
It mentions that Agent Anders has an office on the 2nd floor.
Office on 2nd floor, so it's probably a door key.
Does it say which Like wing, or it just is on the second floor?
It
Somewhere?
has like an office number.
He's got the highest security clearance we could actually find in the backlog before the lockdown.
It's a shame it won't survive your speed, Johnny. You'd be able to
might as well
move it around if another team needed
keep
it.
it for our
Also
group,
don't wanna
Alvin.
waste it.
Well, we've already got
Alright.
me and Wanda
Already
in
got a
this
certain
group, so we
amount.
should pass it
Oh,
off.
very well then, Bonnie.
How
You
long
take it.
can you run for?
Not that long, really.
Still
But
sitting
I
at the
can
desk.
cover a lot
Have a
of
nice day,
distance
Agent
at
Anders.
You
Sorry,
can
gotta
hands
lighten the
down.
mood somehow.
You really need to get something for that.
When such a thing exists, I will be first in line, so long as it is not lime green.
It'll be lime green.
You know it. Right, so security has 2 doors, one for each wing. It also has another door that leads down to the underground cells you have already been to once today.
Do we want to sweep the cells before we go up?
Might as well.
We probably don't need all the teams for that.
I agreed, and I think we should leave one of the teams up here in case, trap or if the mutant field down there is overloaded and we're trapped and depowered.
Leave Steph's team down here for now, and the other 2 will sweep these areas.
We'll hold down the fort.
So I'll take my team downstairs.
I check the team lists real quick. Just get it all in my brain.
That's okay, I've already forgotten.
If you can understand my scroll.
Yeah, roughly enough.
Are we our two teams going downstairs to check the cells, or just one?
Depends how big the cell area is.
Not big enough for 2 teams.
Then just one will do then. You might as well go.
Alright.
I mean, it is big enough, but not big enough for 2 teams to operate. I should say.
That's what I mean.
Alright, well, since we have nothing else to do, Alvin will just lay down a luminol strip from offices to halfway down the room, and then we'll get someone with a black light to just see if there's blood splatter.
Doesn't seem to be. At least nothing new. There's some traces of older. But that's not surprising.
So we'll go downstairs.
Okay, it looks like this area has been damaged, or the mutant cancellation field has been destroyed. Looks like it was ripped apart by something, and there's like some scoring. Looks like plasma burn damage on the walls. The cells are empty.
I'll relay that straight back to Roxanne.
Jennifer's just like a...
Take some photos. Get Jen to take some photos of the damage if possible. If the lighting's good enough.
Can you access on my computers who was stored down here last?
Won't be in lobby.
Is there a separate
I'll
computer
look around if there's a computer around here.
Yeah.
It'll be in security office.
And we've got direct access to that?
No,
Not
you're
yet,
just in the
okay.
lobby.
Yeah, no, I didn't know if it was one of the ones. Because sometimes you...
Stand clear. Ruler. Okay, I'm done.
Yeah, because is there a security...
Swab some of the scoring.
So somebody probably smuggled in a
Rights on
plasma
the
device.
I'll put my booties on and I'll slowly, with my light, see where I'm stepping and go a bit deeper in to see if there's actually anyone or anything.
Empty.
Then spray some luminol and
Yeah, blood.
lots.
I mean, you don't need the luminol to see that. So there was a fight here.
There seems to be a fight here.
Can you get samples of the
I could get.
blood? DNA samples? Or?
I don't think I could get a DNA sample out of this. I think the blood is
I have a sample.
multiple. We've got a sample, but I don't think there's going to be one DNA sample from the
Crime
looks
scene
of this.
photos. I'm done here.
We get you. It's a bolognese down there. Sorry, you had to see that.
We'll sweep the whole area and
It's not that big.
yeah, I know, and
You're done.
done.
You're
Come back
done.
up.
Leave.
I'm actually surprised with the amount of blood down there.
Those of you who have
There's
played
not more up
Obscure
here.
will recognize there's nothing else for us here.
Hey, Jed, from those marks on the wall, was that like sporadic fire or aimed, or what do you think?
Looks pretty precise to me.
So plasma.
I can't judge a pattern because I'm not used to plasma burn.
It could be the guards
Laser
firing.
weapons of some kind.
The guards firing at the.
So who do we know that?
Dr.
Operates.
Destructo, those robots we were fighting earlier, the DMV, the military, half the criminal gangs in the universe, I'm sure.
What use plasma?
A lot of the high-end super criminal groups will have like laser weapons and things, like the Krell. This could be the Krell.
Well, the Krell, yeah. I mean, that's
I don't know enough.
Have you
Sorry.
You got any blood patterns up here?
We got old blood. Doesn't look like any fighting took place in here.
So there wasn't footprints in the blood and all that, was there?
No, there's not.
Yeah, there's no footprints in the blood. There's just a lot of blood. No drag marks. No.
But all we really do know here is when the lockdown was issued.
See, that's particularly interesting.
Yes, no drag marks.
No, that there is blood. This plasma discharge here has scored it, meaning it's hot enough to cauterize. If they were shot with plasma weapons, they should not have bled.
Yeah.
But if
This much.
the people that were in there were fighting, the guards fired on them or whatever, and then. But again, still doesn't explain why there's no bodies.
I'd have found some spent
Yeah.
brass. I'd have found a missed bullet buried in a wall.
But
I'd have found splatter pattern.
we've got no blood. We've got no bodies. There's so much blood.
Yeah, but
no
I would have
other
found splatter
conventional
pattern.
weapons.
Out of
either.
character, didn't you also see goring? So there was other marks.
Scoring.
Scoring.
Carbon scoring.
Carbon scoring.
So,
So this is odd, and it's in so many ways.
we should move on.
We should move on.
We should move on. There's nothing else for us here.
So there's two exits.
Yeah, one out to each wing.
Can we try the Anders Pass to see whether we're going to have to force these doors too?
Yeah, is it like a security checkpoint?
There's a scanner. You just put a card onto it.
Nice.
Well, two teams are going this way. Oh,
Do you want to take the south? What I'm going to call the southwest wing. It's apparently north up there. So
Bottom level. There's offices. Lots of offices. On the other side, laboratories. Who gets which?
well, I was thinking Bonnie's team can do the southwest. So basically along here.
left.
Then Stephanie's team can probably do the
The office
office wing, and we were going to take one of the
Have you got
the north.
Jen in your? I'm just
Uh,
thinking Jen.
Jen,
Yeah, if
so-
you're in yours, because she'd be better in the labs.
Yeah. So we'll get
Yeah, but
that.
that's level 1. You're
Yeah,
on ground
that's-
floor.
Yeah, no, but I just mean in direction wise, and we'll take the north wing.
Alright, let's do them in order. Who's first? And who's in your team to remind us, everyone?
I'll go first.
Yeah.
And I've got Pickerson and Jen and Kichwa.
And right.
Yeah, Pickerson and Jen.
Oh,
And Jen. And
And
Jen.
Jen.
Yeah.
Because titanium takes too long to say.
By the time you said it, you're already dead.
Yes, gonna piss her off again.
And the area you're going into is
They were doing the
the
science.
laboratory?
Yeah.
Okay, so you go through the airlock. Beyond is a number of sectioned laboratories with interconnecting doors. The first one you go into is set up around a casino table, and it has a bunch of lights pointing at it. That's a roulette wheel. There's a number of computers on trolleys, and there's like horseshoes on a mechanism which can rotate it this way and that way. There's like a Chinese lucky cat sitting on a little bench near it. There's a big golden fish on the floor beside it. There's a number of rabbits in cages.
Are they trying to manipulate luck?
Fools. Luck can only be apportioned by the cosmos.
But
Bonnie, it's a DMV lab. There's probably all kinds of weird shit.
There's a whiteboard there that's got like elephant, ? Cat, tick, horseshoe, up, tick, down, no. Golden fish, golden fish, golden fish, golden fish.
There's only one way to stop Labour's taxes.
Kill them.